50% off.
Get cool fast with Socket Fan.
Happy Thursday, Coast Life, and not just any Thursday.
It's not just a Thursday.
Basketball Thursday.
That's right.
We're your hosts. I'm Leah Rizzo.
I'm Charlie Sokaitis, and we are talking NCAA March Madness, which you can see those games on our sister station over on CBS. But we want to talk about productivity today because apparently takes a bit of a hit once the tournament starts. Leah, you got some information for us?
Yeah, if you're a supervisor, you may need to check on your employees today if they go on like an exceptionally long bathroom break somewhere. Because it is estimated that the NCAA tournament costs America somewhere between in the realm of $20 billion in lost productivity.
See, I have some thoughts on this though. I never agree with these $20 billion in lost productivity. I just don't buy it. I think most people are probably still getting their jobs for the day done to at least the minimum level that you need to get your job done that day. They're just also paying attention to what's going on in the games. They're just also maybe letting out a when some big shot goes up. So there's a little bit, to me it always seems a little overblown.
You gotta play it off like it's a bug, you know?
I think that people can do a little of both. They can multitask.
I agree. Multitasking is a very real skill that many people have, but the claim is that on average, fans plan to spend as much as 2.5 hours a day checking scores, tracking brackets, or streaming games while on the clock.
But you can have a game on and be typing at your computer and be just fine.
You can. There's also a significant uptick in workers calling in sick or taking extended lunches, but it does have the potential for team building as well. So you could always put a positive spin on it.
So again, two things here. If you've called in sick, you're using your PTO.
That's
you're
true.
allowed to use your PTO. That's your PTO. So I don't think that should count in a productivity loss. And then as for team building, of course it's building the team. You got brackets all around the office. You've got good water cooler talk. People arguing. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Duke? No, I think it's going to be Florida. No, I think it's going to be Arizona. There's some good back and forth.
Now, is there more team building with the NCAA tournament? Because I've never really played. I've never filled out a bracket. I've never done that, but I do play fantasy football. And in fantasy football, there may be team building, but it's also a lot of team destroying.
I think that's what
which is more competitive.
I think that's what builds the team, though. Is you just have something to bond over. And the great thing about the NCAA tournament is there's always upsets. There's always things that happen that nobody could have predicted happening. So you don't really have to even know anything because even the people that follow this stuff super closely, they're probably not going to get something right. There's something major there's going to be a big upset in the first round. A 14 seed's going to knock off a 2 seed, and now your whole bracket is done for the rest of the week because you've got no shot to win. So what's great about it, I think the thing that brings people together is that you can have the real big sport fan in the office. You can also have, the person that doesn't care whatsoever, and they probably have just as good a chance to win as anybody else.
That is true, and that's the fun part about playing sort of the fantasy sports element is that it really, it does even the playing field. You don't have to know anything. It really is just kind of chance and statistics, depending on what goes or falls your way. I think, wasn't it, it was Matt Pensick that said we can pretty much look at what his bracket is and then not
just
do that.
Do the opposite. You know what, anytime you're like a Matt or, I obviously at different points in my life have followed this stuff extremely closely. It's almost like the more you know, the
more cursed you are.
The better chance that you are going to find some way to screw it up because you start to try to get tricky, like, ooh, where's that upset coming? I'm going to figure it out.
You try to get fancy.
Or you go like, I know this is a better team based on what they did all season long. And then, some guy has a fight with his girlfriend the night before and has a bad game and suddenly, Wofford is cruising past him. So
That's fun.
That's what's going on.
Yes, and don't forget, you can even kind of play competitively with the DSN group that you can play up against Tim and Kayla and the guys.
Filled out my bracket.
See how you do, because I think that's an extra element of fun competition in addition to potentially winning some Wawa.
So if you haven't done it yet, go to the Delmarva Sports Network, go fill out your bracket real quick, because then you can have a lot of fun for the next couple of weeks.
It is going to be a lot of fun. If you're not having fun at the workplace,
this is a whole different story here.
You may be on the cusp of chiming in on this trend. Apparently, revenge quitting is a thing that employees are doing, and I don't think it's any particular surprise that Gen Z is taking the lead on this. They are the most common age group of partaking in revenge quitting.
I think they might just be the ones that are getting singled out the most, because it always seems
Also
like
possible.
any generation, whoever the upcoming version is, gets a lot of the blame.
Well, and I think it's because they have the least at stake.
Yeah.
20-somethings in general have the least
They're probably
at stake.
quitting jobs that are not their ultimate career path job.
Or you're not supporting a family. You're pretty
You have
much
the freedom to go.
You're in it for me, myself, and I most of the time in your
Yes.
20s. That is the time that you can.
If you're going to make let's call it a bold decision.
Yeah, you can make those bold decisions without anybody else in your sphere necessarily suffering those consequences.
Well, let's clear up a little bit what this is and how it's happening.
So revenge quitting is where frustrated employees are pretty much quitting at the worst possible moment. Either it's the middle of the day in the busy season of, I know for a lot of our hospitality workers, we're heading into that busy season. So you quit mid-busy shift, mid-deadline. People might be walking away from the office, and they do warn, while it does make a point, and a loud one, I think, towards your employer of any sort of maybe mistreatment or disagreements that you're having about something. For future employers, you got to remember they can still get that information because they're going to call it for reference.
Well, it also, I think it's largely ineffective, and it largely probably hurts the people you're not intending to hurt. So I always want to consider this. Like, if you're, say, working a dinner shift and you quit at peak hours, it's probably not actually going to impact the bosses that much or the person that you're mad at, but it is going to make everybody else that you probably were actually cool with work really hard for the rest of that night, and they're going to be scrambling, and they might feel some kind of way about it. Yeah. So unless you sort of have some sort of implicit, like, we're giving you the green light, you're probably not hurting the people you think you're hurting with that.
Yeah, and I think especially with like a larger company, I think less so. Like with our hospitality industries down here, it is a lot of local people that own and run these businesses. So you probably do hurt those bosses ultimately, but like I think if you're working in a chain restaurant, you're not hurting the people that you
the bottom line isn't changing a whole lot if it's based over a large company. But then you did bring up another good point. It is also, you don't want to do that to your own reputation, I think. Even if you are trying to make a point, there are better ways to make that point than to just quit in spectacular fashion, unless you have been aggrieved in such a ridiculous manner that you feel you have no other choice but to draw attention to it. But even then, again, I think there are better ways to do it, especially now in the social media age. You might be able to just go to TikTok and list your grievances or do something like that.
That is true. There have been a lot of creative ways I've seen people quit or lose their job via TikTok, whether it is over a long rant about working conditions. I mean, I feel like there were several employees from various chain coffee shops that lost their jobs by taking to the internet and listing valid complaints. I get it. So I think that it's such a tricky balance to navigate, and I understand the frustration of a lot of employees, and especially when you're young and you're fiery and you're angry. I get it.
And the anger is probably legitimate, and it's fine to be fiery, but I do sometimes think that it's a cut off your nose to spite your face situation, because that might be something that sticks with you and not the company that you're trying to get back at.
Yeah, so I know the brain is still developing, but
take a breath.
Use what's in it. Use what's there before you consider revenge quitting. But we just thought this is something to be aware of. Maybe if you are a supervisor, something to be aware of. But we have a show to get to. Let's see what's coming up today on Coast Life. Tomorrow is World Down Syndrome Awareness Day. We've got some folks that are going to rock your socks in preparation.
And we're going to be spilling some tea. You got a little something nice to drink while you talk about the gossip of other people, and maybe even weigh in with a opinion or two?
You can always take to our socials to share those opinions. And we've also got another happy place of the week to introduce you to if you're in the market for a new home. All that fun and more is coming up on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I Can't Believe It. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Thursday at 7 on Coast TV.
Next Jeopardy, he's on a 4-day hot streak in six-figure territory.
Another win today would guarantee himself a spot in our next Tournament of Champions.
It feels great. Let's roll the dice.
Thursday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
The sound you hear is your house being eaten away by termites. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. To avoid permanent damage and to keep your home protected for years to come, call the specialist at Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. We have the tools, technology, and experience that has raised the termite control and treatment standards on Delmarva. Call the experts at Bennett Termite today.
Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
For a great shopping experience, Furniture Gallery is the place to pick up one-of-a-kind signature finds to complete your home decor. Come explore our selection of handcrafted furniture and get all the supplies you need for your own DIY projects. And through the doors is Shore Marketplace, where you'll find the most unique local shops at the beach. With over 40 local artisans, Shore Marketplace is truly a local connection you cannot afford to miss. And next door you'll find Scrub Apparel outlets. All this under one roof with easy access off Coastal Highway North.
3 brands, 2 locations, one choice. Delaware Hot Tub Company, turning hot tub dreams into reality for over a decade.
Offering the most luxurious spas like hot springs and caldera.
Now offering discount pool chemicals and supplies.
Ask us about free covers, free steps, free local delivery, and 0% financing too.
Save time, save money.
And upgrade your lifestyle with the first choice in the first state,
Delaware Hot Tub Company. Hot tubs, hotter prices. Delaware Hot Tub Company, Millsboro, and Lewis.
I started Shell's Early Learning Centers with a vision
that all children, no matter their background, could have a place to build lasting friendships, eat good meals, learn, and play, building the foundation for a stronger future. At Shell's, we embrace an open door policy, offering a warm and welcoming environment where every family feels valued and heard. Enroll your child now in our summer camp and fall program at Shell's Early Learning Center in Milton, Harrington, or one of our other 2 Kent County locations. Limited spaces available.
Well, if you love music, comedy, shopping, basically just a great time, well, then you want to mark your calendars for April 10th through the 13th, because that is when Camp Rehoboth is throwing Women's Plus Fest in Rehoboth Beach. We've got Christa Marks and Kim Leisey joining us here on the Coast Life couch today. Welcome, ladies, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. And happy spring.
Yes, happy spring officially now, even though I think in our minds we've been there for a little while trying to shake off winter.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about Women's Plus Fest, why you guys are doing this, and what attendees can expect, because we know it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a full weekend, starting Thursday with golf, pickleball, bowling, cornhole, and then we head into speakers, an art exhibit, and a fun dance, and Friday night entertainment. So it's a full weekend.
Yeah, it's always a full weekend. It's always packed. You always know when something is going on that Camp Rehoboth is throwing in Rehoboth, because there's just a certain energy around downtown when you guys are up to something fun. So why throw something like Women's Plus Fest? How is this bringing our community together?
Yeah, absolutely. So Women's Plus Fest is meant to really bring the community together at a time when we need to come together.
Yeah.
And the plus this year is about involving everybody and including everybody. Again, across the gender spectrum, everybody is welcome to attend.
I love that. And I think it's actually important for everybody to attend an event like this. I think whether you're part of the LGBTQ plus community or if you're an ally, I think it's important to really kind of see why we come together and that, you know, at the end of the day, we're all just people. We're all pretty much more alike than we are different.
Absolutely.
And I think that's important to celebrate, and it's important to celebrate together. So, Christa, you're the co-chair of Women's Plus Fest.
Yes, I am.
Why do you think it's important to throw an event like this?
I think now more than ever, with the news and the legislation on the federal level targeting our community, it's really important to come together, support each other, and laugh, like to Gwen LaRocca, and to dance to B. Steadwell and her band, and just show support for one another through hard times.
Yeah. So we've got sports covered, we've got music, we've got entertainment. Do you guys have vendors that are going to be around as well?
Yeah, absolutely. On Saturday morning, we have a vendor expo, which is free, and so there'll be artists, arts and crafts, some local nonprofits, and so it's really to celebrate the arts and our nonprofits throughout Southern Delaware.
Fantastic. And I know maybe if we have some viewers that are new to our area, they don't know much about Camp Rehoboth. Explain what it is you guys do and how it really is, for everybody.
Yeah. So Camp Rehoboth stands for Create a More Positive Rehoboth.
Love that.
And was founded in 1991. And really, we are about including all sexual orientations and gender identities. We have 4 pillars. We do advocacy, we do the arts, we have a chorus, we have art exhibits, we do theater, and sports, entertainment, and mostly we're about creating a place where people can come, be themselves, and grow together.
I love that. So if people want to get involved with Camp Rehoboth, whether it's to utilize some of the services you guys provide or maybe as a volunteer, how can they do that?
Yeah, go to our website, camprehoboth.org, and there's a link there for you to either buy tickets or come and volunteer, or give us a call or stop by. We're at 37 Baltimore Avenue.
Perfect. And like we said, Women's Plus Fest is going to be a great time, whether it's the music, the entertainment, the shopping, the party, all of it's going to be great. Give us the when and where one more time so people know when to show up and how they can get tickets.
April 10th through the 13th, we have we're going to be at the Atlantic Sands and the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center.
Fun.
Yeah.
Hop and bop across the street.
Exactly. It's
all
local.
All of Baltimore Avenue will be full of people.
Yes, it will be. And so do people need to get tickets for this, or do they just kind of show up ahead of time?
Yes, get tickets in advance are the best way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have sales at the door for some of our events, but it's best to get your tickets now so you make sure you get them.
There you go. So we'll give you a minute to do that. Check out Camp Rehoboth's website so you can get those tickets. When we get back, if you remember that storm Sunday, Monday night, maybe you notice a little bit of extra leaking coming from your roof. Well, the timing is impeccable because we've got some folks that you can call when COASTLIFE gets back.
You remember Ellie Hughes?
Isn't she still in a coma?
She's pregnant. So it's either the boyfriend who tried to kill her, or there's a rapist out there that would assault a woman in a coma.
SVU, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Help! Somebody help me!
We have to find them, now.
I'm calling with a gift. It's in place. No one would think to look.
Found, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Limited space holding you back? Dive into your dreams with Miller Pools and Outdoor Living.
Our concrete pools are long-lasting and fully customizable to fit anywhere in your outdoor living space. Whether you're dreaming of an elegant design or something simple, we'll guide you through the process every step of the way. We prioritize your schedule and offer special financing options. We also specialize in pool decks, built-in pool bars, cabanas, outdoor kitchens, renovations, and upgrades.
Call Miller Pools and Outdoor Living for summer 2025 pool cleaning and service.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
At Flooring Solutions, we have the largest selection of vinyl plank and hardwood in the Delmarva area, with over 500,000 square feet in stock ready for your project. With over 25 years of experience, when you shop with us, you're not just getting a great deal. You're getting professional design support, expert installation, and incredible service, all from a team that know flooring inside and out. More choices, better prices, that's Flooring Solutions. Call us now at 302-652-6444 to get $100 off your first purchase over $1,000. See you soon.
Dandelions, a bright yellow warning that now is the time for prevention, because crabgrass and clover aren't far behind. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for nearly 30 years. From soil to trees, grass and weeds, Hillside's certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
I'm going to bring you back to the weekend a little bit. Think Sunday night, Monday morning. We had that big storm roll through, lots of rain, and maybe you noticed some leaks in your roof. And if you did, don't panic. It's okay. We've got some experts joining us in the Coast Life studio today. We have Tom Morse and Tomie K. Morse joining us with Morse Roofing and Siding. Welcome to the Coast Life couch, you guys. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Of course. So we do know that, maybe some people suffered some storm damage Sunday, Monday, but you guys actually are, not only do you specialize in roofing and siding, but your background is in insurance as well. So talk to me and our audience a little bit about, sort of how that's advantageous to your customers, your insurance background, and how you kind of went from that to where you are now.
Sure. You want to tell?
Go ahead, babe.
All right. So several years ago, we used to be insurance adjusters. We were catastrophe adjusters. We traveled the country working tornadoes, hailstorms, wind events, floods, fires. And we took that skill set, brought it back to the Eastern Shore and applied it here locally to help customers navigate through the insurance process.
Yeah.
Understanding coverages, understanding policies, it's such a challenge, and we're not allowed to give guidance, but we are allowed to, give our professional opinion. That's worked out well for everyone.
I like that. I think that probably puts a lot at ease, because it's one less person that you necessarily have to turn to while you're dealing with roof damage or siding damage, and it could be a terrible time with your home to have experts that can not only fix the problem but guide you through maybe some other questions that they have, so they don't have to call somebody else right away to get those answers. So when should somebody give Morse Roofing and Siding a call? Is this after they've had some damage? Are there preventative measures that people can take with their roof and their siding, so in the event of an upcoming storm, it'll last?
There's always challenges. I mean, you're never really going to know what type of damage you may have from a storm. You may never have any. But we ask people to give us a call, have a professional evaluate it prior to filing a claim. Because a claim is always going to be on your record. It's subject to policy cancellation. It's subject to premium increases. So it's best if you have a professional come out and take a look at it to see if it's even worth filing a claim. Most of the time, we'll find a recorded claim that it doesn't even exceed their deductible. So we try to advise our customers, give a professional call, whether it's us or someone else, let them evaluate it, and let them make a decision on which way they need to go.
Makes a lot of sense to me. You guys are also a veteran-owned business, which I think is great. And this is sort of I guess it's a little detail, but it was something that stuck with me when I went to visit your office. You have veterans parking. And why is it important to you to do those little details, take care of our veterans, not just as a veteran-owned business, but in general?
Well, I'm a veteran. My mother was a Vietnam veteran. My father was a Vietnam veteran, and my grandfather and uncles are all military.
Family.
It runs in our family. It's either go to college or go to the military, and it's very important. The people that put their lives on the line to serve this country, either in wartime or in peace, make a decision to serve. And for us, it's very important, not because I'm a veteran, but because those people we feel are special. So we made special parking for them. We make special provisions for them. We give them additional benefits when they contract with us, and we celebrate them. And annually we give away 2 roofs to veterans in need. Not someone that applies with us, someone that actually comes to us and contracts with us thinking that they're going to pay for the roof, and then we break the news to them that we're giving it to them.
That's awesome. Tomie K, why is it important to you?
Well, the veterans protect our country. I mean, it's very important to give something back to them. They sacrifice so much.
Absolutely.
So you go into the military to serve your country and you come out a different person.
Yes, you do.
So
it feels like a little thing, but it's a really big way to help take care of some of our veterans who, might not necessarily get that when they come back home. And so to protect their home while they protect ours, that's a great thing that you guys do.
It's very rewarding for us too.
Good, good. Glad to hear. What are some other services that you guys do provide to customers, and when should they, consider giving you a call to utilize those services?
Yeah.
Go ahead, babe. He's such a great speaker.
He is. You guys are both great speakers.
So we offer roofing, siding, renovations, windows, doors. The primary piece of our business is roofing. On an average, we install 3 roofs a day.
Nice.
15 to 18 a week, just depends on the time of the year and how many hours we had to put in. But most of our services are single or same day service. So we'll start at 7 o'clock, 7:15 in the morning. By the end of the day, the customer comes home from their job and it's like it never even happened. We're there, we replace the roof, there's no trash or debris, and there's a lot of times we never get a chance to meet our customer because they have to work. We talk to them through email and text messages and phone, but our services we've designed the processes so well that we execute very efficiently.
I love that. That in a way speaks to your great customer service as well, that you don't even need to meet in person. You take care of them over the phone, via email, constant contact, so they know that they're taken care of and they don't have to worry about it while they're at work.
Yes.
That's true. That's incredible. So for people who do want to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
We have a contact form on our website, but we try not to steer people there. We want them to call us.
Perfect.
We want to talk to them.
Great.
We want them to interview us.
We want to interview them.
And we want to interview them. So our number is 302-663-0042. It's a live person. Our team is geared around providing exceptional customer service.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys for coming in today, for all that you guys do, and thank you for your service as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So we'll give you a minute to call that number if your roof does need a little repair. Maybe you do have a little renovation going on. So we'll do that. But when we get back, we're talking a great first date spot.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Brian, what's the difference between salt-treated decking and composite decking?
Treated lumber costs less but needs a lot of maintenance over the years. Composite decking looks like wood but won't crack, fade, or rot while adding value to your home.
And with Paul Davis, you can explore colors and designs right from your home. We'll bring the showroom to you.
And give you a same-day estimate.
Call now and get composite decking for the same price as treated lumber. Or no payments and no interest for 12 months, but only through March 31st. Call Paul Davis today.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
In the world of real estate, it's not just about transactions, it's making your dreams a reality.
Penn Price and Associates isn't just a name, it's a promise.
We find a perfect match for every lifestyle and budget.
Finding a home can seem daunting, but with us, we help make it simple.
We transform spaces into stories.
At the heart of our team is a commitment to you. Together, we make the journey seamless every step of the way.
Surface Solutions is a different kind of paving company. We believe that our reputation is more important than how much money we make. If we take care of our customers and ensure they have the best experience possible, financial success will find us. In our business, every job's not profitable, but we understand that going in. Your project will be done the right way no matter the outcome for us. It's all about doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. My best days are when we start with a customer and end with a new friend.
You're watching Coast Life with Leah Rizzo and Charlie Sokaitis.
If you're looking for a hot cup of joe and a hot date, it's two things that might seem to be going together a little more often recently.
Yes, the conversation is forming around the idea that coffee shops are the new hot first date spot, which I didn't realize they were never not a good first date spot.
Yeah,
I think they're the ideal first date spot.
I think that this is one of those things that goes in waves as to when it is popular and it's not. I know it's been popular in the past, so I can't say that it's like a major departure, but it does serve a couple different purposes.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's a good first date spot?
I think it's a great first date spot because it's so low pressure. I feel like sometimes the bar can be a little tricky depending on how familiar you are with this person for a first date. Like if you guys know each other a little bit better, then I think it's a little bit less pressure.
Yeah.
But I think if you're just meeting somebody for the first time, if it's a blind date, the bar can be a little
and who knows
intimidating.
How much of the alcohol is going to impact
how the alcohol might affect
date
some
goes.
decisions, how much, how expensive you're going to order a first meal, who's paying, what are you wearing. I think there's a little bit more pressure on that. I think coffee, it's cute, it's casual.
It's quiet enough to talk.
Yeah, and I think it fosters good conversation. I think you kind of get to see a little bit about their taste of desserts. Like I think coffee's a fun first date because it's easy and you can relax a little bit.
I also wonder if there's an economic component to this. We have seen for a number of years now that people are a little bit tighter with their wallets right now, a little more concerned with some things. Coffee, pretty easy, low-cost first date. So maybe on that front, it's a little easier. And we've seen some numbers that suggest that even amongst younger generations, people are just drinking less. So the bar thing might be a little out, and the coffee house might be a little more in as a third space location for a date.
That's true, because if you are, if you just get a cup of coffee, that's a pretty inexpensive date with a really fun atmosphere. Like there are some really cute coffee shops out there, and especially in our area, there are some really cute ones.
Some adorable places
that gives you like a good date atmosphere. It doesn't feel like, oh, we're just getting a cup of coffee. It feels like it's got a little more punch to it, and I think it does make it feels like effort has been put into the idea of the first date without having that pressure of a big bill attached to it. I also think maybe that's one of the things that has changed. Maybe like in the city, coffee shops haven't been as popular of a first date spot, but maybe now they are for that economic reason.
Yeah, I see a lot of different reasons why it makes a lot of sense for people. The thing that I do think is intriguing to me is you do have to be a bit of a conversationalist for the coffee shop to make sense as a first date spot. So make sure you have something to talk about. Maybe have a few questions pre-planned just so that you...
Be a good idea.
So in case the conversation hits a lull, you can throw a talker out there.
I do think maybe you do run a little bit of like sort of a hipster snob risk at the coffee shop, the same way you would at certain breweries. Like if there are certain attitudes about beer drinkers and
what
certain
your coffee
order
drinkers,
is, what your coffee order is.
But you know what?
You can also weed a person out fast that way.
I was gonna say, if that's who you are in either direction, then you're gonna find out if this is gonna work or not. And that is the point of a first date.
Ding, ding, ding. So I think it's great. I never knew that it fell out of fashion, but if it comes in waves, I can also see too if Gen Z spent, a lot of their teen, early 20-somethings enclosed indoors because of the pandemic, maybe they weren't utilizing the coffee shop as a date spot.
Or maybe they just did a lot of Friends reruns and now they are looking at Central Perk as their ideal date spot.
That's true. This is sort of a Rachel Green vibe.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, So there you go. Coffee shops are the new in hot first date spot. So maybe bring your date there for a little something, something. But we've got some more Coast Life for you. That's on the way. Welcome to the stunning 3-level townhouse in the Plantation Lakes community in Millsboro, Delaware. This home offers 3 spacious bedrooms, 2 full baths, and 2 half baths. The open concept layout features an expansive living and family room, perfect for relaxing and entertaining. The gourmet kitchen is a chef's dream, complete with an island, modern appliances, and plenty of cabinet space. Upstairs, the generously sized bedrooms provide a peaceful retreat. The fully finished basement adds even more versatility, ideal for a home office, media room, or additional living space. Happy Place of the Week is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Get a haircut plus expert advice and that Vernon Powell fit. Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
Hop on in and join the fun. Easter magic has begun. Fill your baskets, take a peek. Find the toys and games you seek. Books and gifts and puzzles too. And something special just for you. Crafts and Science spark surprise. Watch the fun before your eyes. Hop to it. No time to wait. Make this Easter extra great. For fun, for smiles, for something new, hop on in. We're ready for you. Happy Easter from Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and Rehoboth, and Kids Catch in Lewis.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
The Eastern Shore has seen a significant amount of storm damage lately. Filing a claim could raise your premiums or even risk policy cancellation.
Let us give you a fair, honest, and professional opinion.
With years of handling storm damages, we speak insurance. Our team can identify, document, and present the proper scope of work, saving you time and money.
Serving Sussex County, there's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morse.
Hey, Mildred, you ready for our weekly twister match? Help! Linda, I've slipped and I can't get up. Mercy, Mildred. Swirl me in bubbles and call me a jacuzzi. I told you should have called Peninsula Bath.
At Peninsula Bath, your safety is our #1 priority because we believe in baths without bruises and showers without surprises.
I'm no longer scared to use my shower. Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
Peninsula Bath, ready when you are.
Welcome to Farmhouse Pet Lodge, your pet's home away from home. Our state-of-the-art secure lodge offers exceptional care for dogs, cats, and other pets. For daycare or boarding with private suites, custom food prep, UV air filtration, centralized disinfection, and 24/7 care. Your pet will be safe, healthy, and happy. Book now and get 10% off your first stay. Ask about our grooming services and tailored training programs. Give your furry friends an amenity-filled vacation at our family-owned, conveniently located Farmhouse Pet Lodge.
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
Well, it's not a Thursday on Coast Life if we don't get a little dramatic here with our Spill the Tea segment, all thanks to our friends at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. It's a great time to stop by, get whatever their new seasonal flavors are going to be, check those out, and especially as we get ready for grilling season, ready to check out some of those pre-made spices.
Always a good addition.
I'm just
Always
saying.
a good addition. A little spice. Plus, I always love talking a little drama.
Yes, and this is kind of a juicy one. I like this one, Charlie.
Okay.
So why don't you read us what we're going to be?
What we got going here
the tea
today.
We're drinking.
Today we've got a blood orange smoothie herbal tea, a creamy blend of African red ribos flavored with orange, vanilla, flowers, and citrus, served latte style with milk or cream. It's naturally a sweet treat.
Yum. Love
Can't
the sound
wait.
of that. And the tea we're talking through today, is he wrong for refusing to delete his dating apps? A man has been dating his girlfriend for 5 months, but when she asked if he deleted his dating apps, he admitted he still had them, just not in use. He says they don't matter since they're not actively using them, but she sees it as a red flag. What do you think? Should he delete the apps? Is she overreacting? What are your thoughts, Charlie?
This is the first time I'm hearing this. This is
Charlie's genuine reaction.
Have you ever seen like a full-on car chase when all the sounds and alarms and the sirens are going off? These are the reddest of red flags. This is, if you're not deleting that, he's like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm not using. If it doesn't matter, you don't
Why are they on your
need
phone?
them. So this is shady as shady gets. We are under a tree on a hot summer day. It's just not. It's not good.
Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah,
This friend speaks my mind. Sorry to Barbara and Donald, because in the comments, Barbara says, it's not a good idea to ask about it. He may not want to be exclusive, so don't push the issue. But if you want to be exclusive, you better figure that out.
If he doesn't want to be exclusive at 5 months, it's over. Like it's never going to be the relationship you want it to be.
Exactly.
We can quibble about when the right time to make that move to exclusivity is, but 5 months is plenty of time to know whether this is a person you actually want to be with or not.
Yes.
If it is still up in the air on that, then you got to decide whether you want to be with that person, because it might be time to check your own options and download your own dating app.
Yes, like if they're both kind of just, it's casual or we're feeling this out, it's kind of a whatever 5 months, different story. But it sounds to me, if she's asking about the apps, that she's looking to be exclusive, and by that 5 month mark, you should.
And let's go ahead and put the shoe on the other foot, because it's not like guys are never jealous. If she was like, oh, well then I'm just going to bring my dating apps back. Wait and see how that turns, because I promise you he wouldn't be real excited about that.
And that's what Donald says. They're only dating, not engaged. He can keep the apps until then. She can have them as well.
That is a nonsense take from a nonsense kind of reaction. That's somebody that themselves was maybe doing something that they shouldn't have been doing out there.
So I think this is the first time that I've disagreed with our comments chiming in full on. But I think it's either time. If it didn't matter, he would delete the apps.
Well, and if it was just something casual, then you got to understand that too.
Right.
However, she clearly is ready to not be in a casual situation. 5 months is enough time for both of you to figure that out. So it's either time to move on, or that person that you're with, they got to get those apps off the phone.
Yeah, time to delete the apps, or time for a conversation. And I think that's that.
All right.
So let's taste this tea, Charlie, and see what we think of this. It smells good. I love
what that tastes like?
Orange tea.
Tastes like I'm right.
It does taste like you're right, Charlie. But yeah, I think with a little bit of cream, this would taste like an orange creamsicle.
Oh yeah. Try that. Do that at home.
Yeah.
Give that a go.
So go get your blood orange smoothie tea from the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Put a little creamer in it. Tell us how it is. Coming up on Coast Life, we're gonna rock your socks with Down syndrome awareness. That's on the way.
This is Dean Bennett of Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. People ask me, how did bed bugs get into my home? Bed bugs can hitch a ride in your luggage or on your clothes. They can even be hidden in a piece of used furniture that you bring into your home. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. However they got there, we can eliminate them with our green and effective heat and treat system.
Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
Tired of your old tub? Imagine stepping into a brand new, modern walk-in shower designed for style, comfort, and safety. At Bath by Spicer Brothers, we make upgrading your bathroom easy. Our factory-certified team provides professional 5-star installation in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and done right guarantee, you get the best service at the best price. Right now, save 20% on your entire bathroom project with payments as low as $79 a month.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today because you deserve the best.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Welcome to Kelly's Outdoors, your local outdoor superstore in Millsboro. We carry everything you need this hunting season, from waterfowling gear to deer hunting essentials, bows, tree stands, ammo, and apparel from brands like Drake and Nomad. We also have a wide selection of saltwater and freshwater fishing gear and crabbing supplies for your next day on the water. Kelly's Outdoors now has a wide supply of guns, pistols, and rifles from Rattay, Browning, Winchester, Savage, Beretta, SIG, Springfield, and Smith & Wesson. Before your next outdoor adventure, visit Kelly's Outdoors in Millsboro today.
We're having a great day here on Delmarva, here on Coast Life. We're about to be rocking our socks. We've got a couple representatives from Down Syndrome Association of Delaware. We've got Megan and Michaela. Honeysett and gang, can you tell us a little bit about what Rock Your Socks is? And girls, you can get your legs up there, get those socks up there, show them off.
We are rocking our socks for World Down Syndrome Day, which is actually tomorrow. It's always on March 21st, 3/21. Because our loved ones with Down syndrome have an extra copy of the 21st chromosome. And the socks are shaped like chromosomes.
Well, that's really exciting. So give us a little bit of the backstory here. What is your association? How are you connected to all of this?
So I have a son with Down syndrome, Charlie. He's 9 years old, and this is his sister, Michaela. He was supposed to be with us today, but he woke up with a fever and vomiting, which is very normal in our life and world. And so we called Nanny and she came over to babysit and we said the show must go on, and we're here.
For this big event, for the 21st, for the Rock Your Socks, why is it important and what do you think it accomplishes in terms of getting the word out?
Great question. Rock Your Socks is to promote awareness about individuals with Down syndrome. It's not to find a cure, there's nothing wrong, but our kids do require extra help and assistance and support and extra love, and that's what we're doing on this day. We're more celebrating them and letting the world know just how wonderful they are, even though they need more of us.
And now let's move it over to you, Michaela. How do you play a role in all of this? You know, you're here today on the couch. Obviously you care and you want to be supportive, but what is this day like for you?
It's like a day to celebrate the Down syndrome people and like how they're like unique, because the socks represent like their unique stuff. They're not like normal kids, they're a lot different, and I'm really happy that Charlie is healthy and okay. Well, not right now, I guess, but like
generally healthy.
Healthy
overall.
Today, just a little under the weather.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for anybody that wants to celebrate, how do they get involved in this? You know, I see the socks.
Yes.
Is there any other part of this that people need to be doing?
Yes, so colors are blue and yellow, so you can just wear blue and yellow. You can mismatch any socks that you have. My husband, Michaela's dad, is also guest bartending at the Starboard tonight at 6 o'clock. So you can come and have a couple drinks and we'll have socks there. And just be extra kind and loving and inclusive like we should be every day tomorrow to celebrate.
Well, we want to talk a lot more about this, so we're going to take a quick break here. But when we come back, I want to talk about some of the things that are every day for you guys, some of the challenges, some of the things that are great. We want to get more into this so that people at home understand this world. So stick with us right here on COASTLIFE.
Coming up on Coast TV News at 5, a push to overturn Ocean City's rental rule gains momentum. Will it make it to referendum? Plus, 2 months into Lewis's Savannah Road parking ban, how it is impacting the community. Today on Coast TV News at 5.
Seventh Heaven Scandal. The shocking allegations against the beloved TV dad. His secret life exposed. 10 years later, the new information revealed. Next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
At Patio Systems, integrity is the pillar of our craft, creating outdoor havens that stand the test of time. Expand your outdoor season with the Shore's best selection of screen and glass enclosures, pergolas, retractable awnings, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems. Visit our new showroom location on Coastal Highway and experience our products firsthand, or schedule a free consultation with our friendly staff. Now is the perfect time to call Patio Systems, locally owned and operated since 2001.
Clap if you love your shell house. Grace sold us our house in Marsh Island. It was just like instant, we're gonna be friends. We couldn't be happier. We instantly clicked from the second we saw our lot to having each other at our son's birthday parties. It's so comforting to have someone help you through something that can be super overwhelming. Shell is happiness and Shell's home. And Shell is friends. It's friends. I was gonna say that.
Get ready for 4 days of fun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, over 200 unique artisan products, and an enhanced selection of food, beer, and wine. You won't want to miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from April 24th to the 27th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances and ticketed headliners like Strangelove, The Depeche Mode Experience, country music sensation Hunter Hayes, and the legendary Wailers featuring Junior Marvin, opened by Pacifier. Don't miss out. Get all the details at oceocean.com/SpringFest.
We're having another great day here on Delmarva. Always love it when we have some guests with amazing stories to share. We're talking about the Rock Your Socks campaign, and that is for the Down Syndrome Association of Delaware to get the word out. We've got 2 great guests today. We've got Megan and Michaela Honeysett. And Megan, what are some of the day-to-day challenges that you have to face because life is just a little bit different?
The day-to-day challenges with my experience of raising a child with Down syndrome is that he moves very slowly. He is mostly nonverbal, so we have some communication challenges. And then his health too. So he has a really compromised immune system. Obviously, we've had a very rough cold and flu season that hits our household a lot harder. So that would be probably our biggest challenges.
And then let's go to the other side of the spectrum here, because while people do understand innately that there are some challenges that go along with this, they might not understand how similar this is to raising any child, because it is just still another person with regular needs. So what is that part like? What maybe do people at home not know?
That's a great question. How much Charlie just wants to play and learn and run out with the neighborhood kids and jump on the trampoline and just have fun. I mean, he wants to be with all the other kids. And luckily, Michaela and her friends are very supportive and very patient with him and very inclusive, so he does get a lot of that.
And Michaela, what's it like having Charlie in your life? What is your day-to-day interaction with him? How does that all work?
Comparing to what my friend's siblings are like, he's probably less annoying because he likes to play on his own. He doesn't like to bug me that much. But when he does, I will be ready to put down whatever I'm doing and hang out with him to get the attention that he needs. And food's pretty easy. He takes some stuff, but some stuff he doesn't like. We try to get him to eat different things.
What are some of the games or the things that you guys do that Charlie really likes to do that you do together?
He likes when we play outside together. We got a trampoline a couple years ago and he absolutely loves it. So we play on that together. I push him on the swings a lot. And he also enjoys just relaxing.
So to me it sounds like there are the obvious challenges, and you've laid some of those out, but there's also just regular everyday life. And it seems like it's important for people to remember that we're all having good days and bad days, no matter what challenges are in front of us. In terms of, again, getting your message out, how do you want people to interact with all of this? Is there a best way to do it? Is it donating time? Is it donating money? Is it just learning about this community? What do you think we could see more of that would help?
Right. Well, the fundraising efforts that go to the Down Syndrome Association is helpful because it gives us a community. So I think the main message is with any challenge that you're facing, you don't have to do it alone. So for me personally, connecting with other moms, that's my best resource, and that's been through the Down Syndrome Association. They send us on an annual retreat. They also put on a summer camp every year, which is right in Milton, and Michaela has actually been a counselor in training for that.
I do a lot of fun activities.
I do a ton of fun activities. So just the community involvement, we're very involved in the Boardwalk Buddy Walk as well. And just having that support, just the fact that people show up, even if it's to walk and not donate any money, it means so much to us to know that the community kind of has our back.
When you get together with some of the people in your community, the other moms, is there any one thing that you talk about a lot, or is there something that you've learned from other moms that really made a difference?
I have learned so much from other moms. We all share what we've been through and how we've navigated it and solutions with each other. Too much to mention, but I always walk away just feeling grateful and hopeful.
Are you at all surprised? You know, you talked about what you've learned from moms that have kids a little older.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as your child ages, are you a little surprised at how much information or wisdom you have to pass on to maybe that next group? What are those conversations like? What are you telling them?
There's so many conversations that we have, but I think one of the main ones is to like be present and enjoy your child in the stage that they're in. I felt like I was so worried, and we are bombarded with a lot of information and a lot of therapies and trying to meet milestones, and it's taken Charlie, longer to meet those milestones, but like they do meet them. So my advice to those parents is like, just enjoy them when they're babies, just enjoy them when they're toddlers, and those stages last longer, and that's okay.
Let's give everybody one last run through on what Rock Your Socks is and how they can participate before we get you guys out of here.
Okay, so you can wear your socks, mismatch them.
Mismatch them. That's important, everybody.
That's important.
Mismatch those socks.
You know what? It doesn't look great, but that's okay.
I got one like this. I got one like this.
One like that.
And we got the same thing going on over here.
That's right. You can wear blue and yellow.
Oh yeah, blue and yellow are the Down syndrome colors.
Yes. If you want to make a donation, you can donate to the Down Syndrome Association of Delaware. You can donate to the Boardwalk Buddy Walk Fund. You can come out to the Starboard tonight, have some drinks. My husband will serve you, and you can smile and be kind and maybe include someone or talk to someone that you wouldn't normally talk to.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you sharing your story. I think it's really important that that word gets out to everybody at home. We are going to take another break here, but when we return, there's more Coast Life coming up right after the break.
18 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
Liberty Concrete and Enhancements. Delmarva's decorative concrete specialists. Transform your outdoor space with stamped concrete. Choose a design, color, and turn your outside into a conversation piece.
Working with Liberty Concrete was a very easy process. It's little to no maintenance at all. We love our outdoor space.
Create a beautiful space without the maintenance of pavers that's backed by our workmanship warranty. Call now for a free estimate and design your perfect outdoor space with Liberty Concrete and Enhancements.
Whoa, Matt, you need a little help with that?
Whoa, David Akers.
Yes, please. Kick the competition to the curb with Matt, the carpet guy.
What in the world? Where did that come from?
When it comes to flooring, don't pick the big box stores.
The team at Matt the Carpet Guy provides quality flooring, exceptional service, and of course, affordable pricing. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right.
Warm spring days are just around the corner, and Tyndall's Casual Furniture has everything you need to create your perfect outdoor escape. Explore the latest styles in outdoor furniture arriving now, or plan your dream oasis with custom orders guaranteed for spring delivery. All in-stock furniture is on sale, featuring top brands like Pollywood, Casual Comfort, and Telescope, proudly made in the USA. Visit us in Laura or Lewis, or check out our new location in Frankfort, Delaware, opening soon. We're ready to help you transform your outdoor space. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
Big savings, big selection. It's the Go Big, Go Ford sales event at Preston Ford. Preston has over 500 new trucks in stock, so we're sure we have the right Ford for you. This March, save over $11,000 off MSRP on select 2024 F-150 XLTs. Visit PrestonFord.com to see all the ways you can save. Or visit us in person at the Preston Autoplex, located at the crossroads of 318 and 331, just 1 mile outside of Preston, Maryland. Go Big, Go Ford this March at Preston Ford. Cars cost less in Preston.
Welcome to Bella Terra, where something new is always in bloom. Explore our 20 greenhouses filled with thousands of plants, from exotic tropicals to beloved natives. Our knowledgeable staff with over 50 years of experience are here to help you take your garden to the next level. Conveniently located off Route 16 between Milton and Ellendale, Bella Terra is your destination for fun-filled gardening adventures. Check us out on our website and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you soon at Bella Terra Landscapes and Garden Center.
The Today Show, weekdays at 7 on Coast TV.
Well, we always have so much fun hanging out with you here on Coast Life. Charlie's downstairs getting ready for Coast TV News at 5. They're going to keep us up to date on all things going on in the area. But before we get to that, want to fill you in on a couple things happening tomorrow on Coast Life. Of course, we've got our pet of the week. That precious face belongs to Olive. We will give you all her details. And we've got some more awards to dole out with our winners of the week. But that's all in store for you tomorrow. For now, our time is done, so thank you so much for hanging out with us again. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Coast TV News at 5 is up next.